in the mihrab, in the prayer and worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every time the Quran says, every time دخل عليها زكريا, whenever Zakaria enters the place of worship of Maryam, وجد عندها رزقا. He sees rizq.
Mary,
the Quran
mother
does not
of
say.
Jesus.
But notice, قال أنى لك هذا. أنى means it's a thing that the Arabs use linguistically from a grammar point of view for things that are not usual in the time, not usual in the place. Yani something that's not supposed to come in this season, but you have it, and something that's supposed to be in this region, but you have it. Anna, how come? Where did you get this rizq? Who brought it to you? قالت هو من عند الله. She did not say, I'm a wali of Allah, you know, you don't know these things, stay away. قالت هو من عند الله إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. The door of wilaya is open to everybody. Allah gives rizq of His mahabba. And I hope you're not thinking rizq is food and drinks, huh? And we're not talking about food and drinks here. وجد عندها رزقا, also food and drinks, sure. But let me ask you this question, what's more important? The food that we just ate, the rice and the chicken, or the food of imanun billahi wa rasulih? Hadith. So you don't say, I'm telling you this. Let's go back to Bukhari and Muslim. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was asked, hadith sahih, said, ما أحب الأعمال إلى الله. What is the best actions we can do? He didn't say eating. But he says, imanun billahi wa rasulih. So the best rizq Allah gives you is the rizq of hidayah. Imanun billahi wa rasulih. That iman, that hal of iman, that state of iman that Maryam alayha salam was in, that was a rizq from Allah. In addition to the food, in addition to the fruits, in addition to all these things. But the most important thing, that the guidance, the nur and the rizq of guidance that Allah bestows on His awliya, that is not a door that does not close, not stop. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَرْزُقُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. You want to walk the walk? You want to walk the path? Or you just want to do the quack? Quack anybody can do. But walk is a difficult path. Weed out. It's a pyramid program. You start a lot of people and they end up only a few. وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورِ. Only a few people. Some people take the rizq as just the food and drinks. We have to separate it. How many minutes do I have? 4 minutes. We have to separate between two kinds of foods. Food for the body and food for the soul. What does that mean? And we have to eat. We have to drink. If we don't eat, we'll be sick. And if you prevent or deprive yourself from food, starve yourself for a long time, then you might actually go into a coma. Eventually you might die. So therefore, people have to eat and drink. Otherwise they will go into a coma, they will die. What people don't realize is just like the body has that state of being hungry, and state that if it's deprived, it will die. It will go into a coma. The soul, the ruh, exactly like this. If you don't feed your soul will starve. If you keep it starving for a long time, it will go into disorientation. Then if you keep doing that and still starve, there's no nourishment. By the nur of Allah and the nur of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sprinkled on it, then that soul will go into, after disorientation, into a coma. From coma will go into all the way a death. The soul, the ruh will die. When will that ruh wake up? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. فَكَشَفْنَا عَنْكَ غِطَاءَكَ فَبَصَرُكَ الْيَوْمَ حَدِيدٌ. Now we reveal, when the person dies, Allah mentions, now we have unveiled your sight. Now we have revealed the veils from your eyes so you can really see. What does it mean you can really see now? Now you see that the grave they're putting you in is not simply a hole in the floor or on the ground. It is actually, the minute they're stepping you in, you're stepping in a whole different gate that opens up to a whole different universe with a dimension and life that is much more complex and much more overwhelming than the life that you're living. You're entering in a whole new world. That hole that you think was covered is the gate to that universe. Alamul Barzakh. The Alam of Barzakh. Alam. But then, if you remember, it's too late. Your soul has been starving. You have been in a coma. But Al-Quran keeps reminding us, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Al-Qari'atu bal-Qari'ah. What is Qari'ah? Shake. The one that shakes. Still sleeping. Al-Qari'ah sleeping. As-Sakhatu as-Sakha. Sakha, the one that was still sleeping. Sakha. Just like the people when the Fajr, the alarm for Fajr. Ring. I'm sleeping. Yani as if Shaitan is telling you, well, just take a 5-minute break. Again, you think you're doing it. You actually know in yourself that Shaitan is telling you to do that, and you're doing that. لا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. Don't follow the khutuwat. You identify at this point right away that you're following the khutuwat, the steps of Shaitan. Snooze button. And some people put the snooze button for their life, for their entire life. They are asleep in a spiritual sleep, spiritual coma, their whole life until the angel of death comes and knocks on their door. فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. But when the angel of death comes, nor shall they be delayed, nor shall they be advanced. Now you give, and you shall be accounted for what you have already committed.